Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Alright, in this video, I will share with you my thoughts with this question. I seriously wonder, what is the point of people going to school? Not school, I mean like college, or getting a degree, master's degree, even a PhD, when you cannot handle day-to-day situations of life. And I'll talk to you more about it, giving you real-life examples, obviously without the name, and I've taken permission from these people who have shared this with me. Alright, if you're new to the channel, name is Loy Machedo, personal branding strategist. Means I focus on helping people stand out in terms of getting jobs in the Middle East, specifically UAE, Dubai, because they pay good salaries. And yes, for those who want to make money out of their passion, or even one-to-one coaching, like personal or professional issues, I deal with them. Okay, they book my session. More information down below. Okay, so why did I choose to speak on this topic? All right, this particular client, some time ago, it's not latest, she was doing a PhD. Okay, and smart girl, very, very smart girl. However, she faced an issue or a problem, and that was based on relationships with her so-called boyfriend, love and emotions. Now just imagine, this girl is doing a PhD. That means she's not like a normal individual like us. She has brain, she has intelligence, academic intelligence or whatever. But she doesn't know how to handle relationships. She doesn't know how to handle love, sex, and obviously, because it's new for her, she doesn't know. But I'll tell you where the problem is. The problem is, because she doesn't know how to handle this, it is affecting her studies, it is affecting her work, it is affecting what she's doing, and even worse than that is that she cannot focus on her education. Her parents are worried. By the way, her parents don't know that she's having this love affair, whatever. Now, why does this matter? See, in life, if you have a high education, you have good education, whatever, but you do not know how to handle emotional problems, you do not know how to handle relationship issues, you do not know how to handle the pressure that comes where mentally and emotionally you are tested, how will you think clearly? Like, she's not able to think clearly, she's not able to focus on her work. Thankfully for this girl, she followed my advice. I gave a very specific set of instructions. It took a couple of sessions because she was madly in love with this guy. I had to first prove it to her that he didn't actually love her. And then the second part, after she got convinced, then I guided her how to get out, because they had a lot of intimate stuff together which could ruin her career path. And yes, I was very happy when she sent me a thank you letter when she completed her PhD and she had started a new career. Okay, so that was one. The second example why I question what they teach in schools and colleges is what was it? Yeah. This one is funny. Yeah. This guy is a master degree holder, masters, okay, in engineering. And he got this good opportunity in Dubai and good company. I don't know how he managed to get. I told him, bloody hell, you're lucky, man. And he wanted my coaching for interview. Okay, fine. Because he wanted to ace the interview. I said, fine. So, when I coach someone, first I need to know where you stand. Like, where are you at? What answers will you give? How will you respond? So what I did is I prepared a list of questions based on his, on what he was applying. I have friends in good positions who can prepare a list of questions, and sometimes they even assist me by, we take a 3-way interview, like me, him, my contact, and the candidate. So this one, it was not required because this guy is not very senior. So I asked him the questions. The answers that he gave were smart, were intelligent, were really amazing, but none of them would help him get a job. Because, and you might ask, hey, if his answers were smart and intelligent, why the hell will he not get a job? Yeah, because you're trying to show off. Yeah, because you're trying to act like a pompous prick. You're trying to, engineering questions, you have to give A is A, B is B, C is C. You can't be creative, say A is Z and B is W, and you have to give as it is. Technical questions, I have technical people and they ask technical they want proper technical answers. It's a different ballgame altogether. But when I asked him questions about his leadership skills, or simple basic stuff like why should you be given the job and all that, sounding cocky and sounding defensive, it came from a place of being defensive because he wanted to show I'm the ultimate. I told him, my dear, nobody is going to employ you, and I would be surprised if you get plenty of rejections. And then he told me that he kept going for interviews. They would very happily call him for the interview, but he was not getting any interview. There was no confirmation. And then I told him, yeah, because you have to be likable, yeah. So he asked me, what do you mean, I have to kiss ass? I said, boss, change your bloody attitude here. If you're going to be like this, should I kiss ass and all that, then stay fucking unemployed, no? Show everyone how smart, what a smart ass you are. Maybe your daddy and mummy will, oh, my son is very smart. But an employer will say, fuck you. A manager will say, boss, I've been here for 10 years. You're trying to act like my father. Stay unemployed, fuck off. My company can survive without you. They'll say that. I have so many HR professionals and senior managers who tell me, candidates, sometimes I send them, and they say, he has an attitude problem here. So attitude cannot be taught in colleges and schools. And then this third one, this one is, I've spoken to you about, and he's an active member in my group. This guy, he, master's degree again, he's still studying and working. I have a lot of respect for him that he wants to, be something. His family is slightly well-to-do, so he doesn't have to bother. Now this guy, what is the issue with him is, he really doesn't know how to talk to girls. He just doesn't know. He doesn't know how to talk to girls. On top of that, he doesn't know how to tell his mother and father that he doesn't want arranged marriage. I told him, boss, you're not a baby. Stand up to your parents and tell them, see, listen, no, how can I tell my mommy and daddy? What will they? What? And then when I tell him, okay, why you can't talk to a girl? No, how can I talk to a girl? What? I told him, how the hell did you do your MBA? No, I used to do my studies and I didn't know how to talk to girls. Girls used to make fun of me and all. See, this video is not about, oh, you have to learn how to talk to girls and have sex. And no, if you do not know networking, if you do not know how to talk to a member of the opposite gender or sex, if you do not know how to communicate your thoughts, if you're not confident in the real world, what use is your paper degree, man? I have so many cases where people, very intelligent, they have a degree, they are lost. They don't know what to do in life. And then there are people who get their master's degree, get a good job, but their finances are completely messed up. They have 4-5 credit cards, they have 2-3 loans. They are earning a very good salary, but their loans and everything, interest itself is more than their salary, just the interest. So their financial intelligence is missing. See, there are a lot of things that cannot be taught in schools and colleges, and they don't teach. Emotional intelligence, financial intelligence, marketing, selling yourself, your skills, personal branding, as you call it, relationship management, leadership. They will not teach you. See, and keep one thing in mind. My boss used to say this, my mentor. He used to say 1 kilo of, he was very old fashioned. He said 1 kilo of theory that you get in your college gets completely destroyed by 1 gram of practical hands-on experience. See, today, for example, and please don't use my video to say education is not important. Education is important. It has its rightful place. But consider this. See, today I don't have a degree. Okay, I don't have any education. People make fun of me, hey, uneducated person or whatever. But how am I surviving? I'm surviving without that piece of paper. Because once you cross a certain age, nobody is going to say, hey, hi, how are you, man? Show me your degree. Or they'll say, excuse me, hi, I'm just very curious, what is your level of education? No, they'll not ask you that. In fact, as you go through your career and life, very soon people will not even be bothered whether you completed your education or not. Because there are other things which are important. Your experience, your expertise, your specialization, your ability to market and sell yourself. How, there's not been a single person other than trolls who have asked me, what is your qualification? Can you show me your degree? Can you show me? When I was in Dubai, met CEOs, met directors, met businessmen. I did events, I did shows. I sat in meetings where I chaired the meeting. Not chaired, in the sense, I offered my suggestions, business ideas. I conducted training programs in all these multinational companies. Whether you believe it or not, not one single person said, excuse me, what is your qualification? Yeah, there was one in LG who was a PhD holder who challenged and asked me, I'm a PhD holder. Why should I take advice from a tattooed guy like you? He said, and I found out that you don't have education. If you want to know what was my response to him, comment down below. I'll put a separate video on this. The answer I gave him, he said, and he sat down. I really thought he was going to boycott my talk. And yes, there have been cases where when I was training, because of my appearance, 2-3 people have got up and left the room. You can't force people to get trained. So that I've faced, and that's part of life. Some considered satanic, some said, I'm sorry, but my education, this is an insult to listen to this guy who is wearing shirt and jeans. But I can assure you, whomsoever completed my training or the thing, modules as to teach them, never complained. Why? Because I'm a product of self-education. Okay, I educated myself. And this education, this common sense, this logic comes from life and mistakes. When you make mistakes in life, you have that experience. Don't do this. Whether I advise people on girls, sex, money, career, all of it. How did I get, like they say, you have so much of wisdom and so much of knowledge? Because of the mistakes. Like, you cannot become a fighter, MMA fighter, or let's say a boxer, without having got hit, without having fallen down, without competing someone better than you. You think you'll become successful without a single injury, without a single failure? Yeah, the Floyd Mayweathers are one in a generation. 6 billion people, one Floyd Mayweather. That lottery ticket you will never get here. See, my final thoughts that I want to share with regards to education: don't just be a master or an ace where memorization is concerned. I'm not discounting the importance of education. You need to have a degree, a diploma, a degree, master's, PhD. Go ahead. Study as much as you can. Study as hard as you can. There are benefits to this. But remember, world-class institute. And the corporate world will always value these. This is like your entry ticket to apply for a job. Okay? And also, me, personally, I respect someone who has done their diploma, degree, master's, because it shows discipline, it shows resilience, it shows perseverance. You cannot discount education. But along with education, if you do not know how to live the streets of life, they say, the school of hard knocks will bloody knock you down here. You must be street smart. Like I tell people, you really want to know how tough life is, go to Mumbai. Try to survive there. Oh, bloody hell. In Delhi, if you go, they will loot you everything. You will be left with your underwear. And you will get to see the true colors of people because it's street smart. It's so rugged and so rough. But if you're a female, don't go alone. Huh? That's my only advice to India. It's not land of puja and prayer and all that. There are a lot of sick people also. So yeah, what I want to leave you with is, along with school education, school, college, whatever, there are many other skills you need to learn and grow. Get yourself a mentor, either a businessman or a very senior person whom you can trust with your life, and let them guide you. Like when I coach people, I give them skills. Once I teach them, they never forget. I give them the basic fundamentals, the logic behind it, and how they can formulate answers. So once they learn, let's say, acing an interview, finished. Once I've helped them master it, they use the fundamentals for the rest of their life. Remember, there are certain fundamentals. Once you master them, you're set for life. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. You guys let me know. You agree, disagree? What do you think with what I've said? And yeah, if you have something better, where you feel, no, you're wrong, this is much better, or this thing, let me know. Because I can tell you this, between someone who has a PhD in academic education versus a PhD from the school of hard knocks, the latter will always win, hands down. That much I can assure you. Survival of the fittest. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share. Let me know the thoughts in the comments below. Agree, disagree. You guys take care. Ciao.